I'm gonna show you how to fill and ice a cake today, buddy style. If you really want to ice a cake perfectly, you need good buttercream. And if you're working with perfectly smooth buttercream, it makes an average decorator become a great decorator. See how nice and smooth that looks? First thing you want to do is trim your layers, okay? So I'm going to trim a little bit of the sponge. You have 3 even layers of sponge. So that when I stack them, you want to try to make everything even. So you want to have like even layers. Just makes things look good. Now that I got my sponge evenly trimmed, the first thing I do is get a board to put my cake on. And I take a pastry bag. And I just fill up the bag. And I just put a little dabble on the bottom to make the cake stick. Without this turntable, I could not be the decorator that I am today. Just evenly squeeze an even amount so we can fill this cake with. So I'm just smoothing that out. Add my second layer. And I'm squirting a little more buttercream around. When you cut into it, you want to have the sponge a certain thickness and the cream a certain thickness so that it's layered perfect. So now I add my last layer, just kind of straighten it up. To ice a cake, the first thing you need to do is center your cake on your turntable. Turntable is a cake decorator's best friend. I put my finger and I spin the turntable so that I know that it's in the same spot. This cake is perfectly centered on the turntable and it's going to matter. Watch and see. What I'm doing now is smoothing out the buttercream. And what I do is I keep my knife basically in the same position and I just spin the turntable. After the top is smoothed out, you go to the sides. Knife stays in the same position and the turntable just spins. Now that I got my buttercream that looks basically pretty smooth, right? You haven't seen nothing yet. This is an old buddy trick, okay? This is like a piece of poster board. And I'm just going to spin and smooth. I can get buttercream to look as smooth as fondant. The trick is having the good buttercream, having this cardboard here. Whenever I demonstrate this trick somewhere, people go crazy. They're like, that's it? That's your big magic trick? And that's how you ice a cake, Buddy Valastro style.